What's going on, guys? My name's Corrupt, and today I have for you guys my ultimate Frozen Witch attack strategy guide. This guide is going to go over everything that you need to know about the Frozen Witch before you actually start using it. And we're going to start out with basic identification here first, and specifically due to the fact that, you will need to understand base designs before you start using a specific attack strategy. Hopefully this will actually help you guys understand the strategy, so then you guys can easily identify different base designs and see what you need to do in order to find the right base to use this strategy on. So when you are looking at a specific base design for this attack strategy, you're looking to at least get one multi-inferno, or at least open it up with the wall wrecker. And usually you're going to try and use those witches on the opposite sides to create the funnel. But usually what you really want to do is you want your heroes and your bowlers to try and open up as much as you can through the base with that wall wrecker. Because what you want with your wall wrecker is you want it to open up as many compartments as possible. This will allow your queen to pick off a lot of defenses on the inside. The king will act as your tank. And then you also want to try and get one multi or even both if you can. So that's usually what you're going to try and do with this attack strategy. Just remember, an important part about this strategy is knowing where that town hall is. Sometimes you may see the multis in one line, and usually if you see that, sometimes if they do have a single target inferno there, then it may be, you might have to freeze it. You might have to use a freeze spell. However, if you see them in a line, like two multi-infernos in a line, it may give you a good incentive to actually just let that wall wrecker go through, because usually there isn't going to be that many defenses really picking off your wall wrecker as it goes through the core. Usually they're going to have them spread out on the sides, so having the wall wrecker go straight through the middle is usually a really, really good idea, and sometimes if you see that, you can really abuse it, especially. So now we're going to be showing you guys the army compositions here, which will be on screen, and you guys can actually pick and choose which one you want. All of them were from each of the replays that I did gather for this video, but it's definitely, you guys can really take a look at those army compositions, see what you want to do, see what you can change. Sometimes you can use healers, other times you don't have to use healers. So it's obviously up to you. If you're not going to use healers, I would recommend using giants, just because giants will act as your tank for your healers, for your witches. However, usually you want your witches to have healers. So this is kind of similar to a witch slap in a way, except you're using a bunch of free spells, which are extremely strong with the Frozen Witch. So now we're going to start going down and breaking down this attack strategy and the way that you should be doing this attack. Now, this attack is not hard to do at all. It's really, really simple, and definitely does not take a lot of time to learn and even to master. All it is you want to use the wall wrecker to try and open up as many compartments as possible, like I said at the beginning, to open up as much as you can of the base. This will really improve how you do this attack, because you really want to make sure that you get at least that one multi. Now, you have to also notice where that town hall is, like I said at the beginning of the video. And once you've kind of identified that, now what you can do is you can use your witches plus the healers on two sides. If you see where the infernos are on a straight line, or if you see where the army camps are and you can see that you can set a really good funnel there, drop them there, because the witches will actually cut those army camps and will be able to create a really solid funnel as your attack starts to go straight through the base. So it's usually a really good idea to keep that in mind. Other times you just really want to use them either on a corner. Just make sure that you can cut a clear path, so that then the witches that you have going into the base and also your heroes can actually start moving into the base without question. So you really want to make sure that you guys do that sometimes. Now, other times you do also want to bring some giants, especially if you are just going to spam your witches across and set the funnel that way. Sometimes you can do that. But other times you really want those witches to create that clear funnel, so that then your heroes and your other witches can go straight into the base. Now, once you've done that, you have your wall wrecker, and that has bowlers in it. You also have a heal and a rage and possibly even a jump depending on how you guys like to use your strategy. Sometimes jump is a good idea, other times it's not, but jumps can really offer your bowlers and your heroes a lot more value in terms of this attack strategy. You will be sacrificing a little bit of spell space though. But usually with this, you want your heroes, your bowlers to actually go into the base, get as much as they can, and especially the heal and rage are going to be for the bowlers. The bowlers really do well under those two spells. This will allow you to do extremely well as you start moving in through the base. This will allow your bowlers to get completely buffed up and actually start working on a lot of defenses, so that then the heroes can actually come in and sort of clean up a few of those defenses that were left behind after they died out. And then obviously with your free spells should be placed exactly where, you know, they're going to really harm your wall wrecker, your witches, or even your heroes. So you really want to make sure that you kind of take a look at those. Usually splash is a good option minus the mortar, and other ones such as expos are another good option. If you see a bunch of splash in one area, it could be a good idea to actually use your free spells on those to get rid of those heavy DPS that's right there, and then just make sure that you protect your witches from that spot. So you just really want to make sure that you take a look at it and use your free spells wisely as you start going through. Usually I've seen it where a lot of people will freeze up the multi, and just make sure that you do that so that then you protect a lot of your units, because you really want to make sure that a large portion of your attack stays alive, especially your witches and your bowlers, especially if they're going to go in to target a multi. So I don't think I missed anything. So if you guys did enjoy this video and also learn something, leave a like and subscribe for more of my content. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this style of content, and also let me know if you guys have tried it out and if it works for you. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and why not go ahead and join my community Discord server and also the Exit Humanity Families Discord server, so you guys can join those. Those links are in the description, and if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, you guys can. The link to it is also in the description below. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Corrupt, signing out.